on Twitch, I have to refresh. And with that, 3, 2, 1, yes, we are there. So I'm going here and we are having your video in too. So good evening, Realraptor. How are you tonight?
I'm looking forward to this.
Alrighty, me too. Basically, it's quite an experiment. It's the second session of the Chess Endgame Sparring. And last time I did it with Quad Exe, and we had some, well, not trouble, but as it was the first try, we basically had one screen where we had to shout out moves. And this time we're trying it to put the positions on a lead chess study, so we are both able to move instead of Realraptor having me to tell his moves by notation. So this should be working. I will just check if I can click on my browser here with it. And yes, I thought this is going to happen. Hold on. So now you're there again. Ah, that will work by then, I think, yes. Okay, so what are we going to do tonight? We are going to do endgame positions. We're taking these endgames positions from a website called Endgames Chess Endgame Trainer. And so basically, if I switch from the lead chess study to the website, it's just to get the new positions. So this probably works best. I already put up the first position on the board. We are starting with the 2 rooks with king. And we'll just fight our way through all the positions and just see if we are able to make it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, please do so.
I think if we both agree, we should be fine with skipping them. I mean, we look at all the positions. I don't think we necessarily play them all. Because I would imagine 10 versions of winning with 2 rooks versus a king would be less than riveting viewing.
Yes, I believe for real beginners, I mean, I'm still a chess beginner, but not such a beginner. So I believe it has really worth for people who just learned it, but for us, and it will be kind of fine. Or we will be proven different, and then we have to take a look into it, of course. Okay. So
I mean, the flip argument is I've worked with beginners at my club, and they take a while to realize how to mate with a queen or mate with a rook.
Yes. Yeah, but with the 2 rooks, I think it is all right, isn't it? Okay. So then, would you like to take white or black?
Take white.
You take white? Okay. Then we should be able to move. Please make your first move, and I'll see what I can do. You did. So it's not syncing here with me, so I'm just refreshing now.
No,
hold on.
On Twitch, you can see that white has played B2, King B2.
Ah, you already played King B2. Oh, okay, so you're good. Okay, so then, yeah, I'm just trying to stay kind of in the middle of the board. All right.
Oops, that's no good.
Okay. Ah, your approach is really interesting, and I'm curious how I would do this. Okay, so I just go here. Okay. Yeah, only 2 moves for me. And it's a checkmate. So well done, Realraptor. So this was nice, of course. So then can you explain me how you did it?
So the trick with two rooks is not losing a rook.
Hmm.
So I decided that my plan was to use the king between the two rooks on the C and the A file so
Yes.
that I couldn't lose them.
Hmm.
And that way I could bring the king down towards me rather than move up.
Yes. Okay, that worked well. Yelp is in here. Hey, Real Raptor and Jan, how's training going? Um, Training going well. We just started and we did the first part of the two rooks end game, first position. We are not going to play through all 11, but I believe it's good if we both do one. Yeah, so I try to bring up the second position now. Hold on if that works. So light chess, analysis board, and there it is. I need to bring it into the study, and chess endgame trainer. There it is. Question to Real Raptor. Can you see it?
I was looking somewhere else.
Okay.
Yes, I see another position. Another position.
Okay, then I'm going to play white this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to set up everything for me. That means stay away from your king with my rooks. So I go h2 first. Okay, and now I'm setting up the ladder. That means I'm bringing a3 with the rook. And now I can just move the rooks up the board with staying away from your king. Okay, just going here. And now I can just bring the rooks up.
In which case, I try and come back to gain another tempo.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now there's only one move that scares me, and that is this one, because if I don't pay attention, you can take my rook. So again, I have to stay as far away from your rook as possible. From your king, of course. Mm. Now bringing it here, and the next one is checkmate. Okay, I think that was good and well explained. Do you agree, Real Raptor?
Yes.
Okay, well, very nice. Then we can go to, instead of doing all the checkmates, yeah, we would have 11 here. We are going now to the pawn section, and that means we have a single pawn versus a king. And we have indeed 42 positions at the chess endgame trainer. So we are starting with position number
Yeah.
1, of course, and I'm bringing it up on light chess again, needing to put it into the study. Here it comes. There it is. Alrighty. And the question is, as always, yeah, if anybody
Makes me black.
yeah, and if you play black, okay. So basically, we're doing this now, and I think if there's somebody in chat who likes to play, you could just type the moves in and then go. But first, Real Raptor and I both do one, and then if there's somebody in chat, then we can do that too, of course. Okay, so I should be winning as I have a rook, a pawn, and a king, but I'm not so
We have
sure.
we have we have the computer assistance on. I think we should turn that off.
Do I have it turned it on? I don't think. Do I have
If
it?
you click on the
Yes,
book
it's
icon, I think you can turn it off again.
yes. Okay, so here it is.
Okay, and that it looks like that's independent.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Because I
Mhm.
trust you. I trust you not to use it, and I won't use it myself.
Yeah. Thank you for noticing. I wouldn't had done so. Okay. So good. So here I know the position I need to have, but I'm not sure if I can make it. So we'll find out. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And the good thing is that we are repeating this. I mean, this is repetition and review. I did this with quad exe quite a long time, but I have to admit I kind of forgot it. So this is really nice to do again. Okay, so here we start. I'm bringing in my king. I keep bringing in my king. Now we have opposition, I think. Okay, and how does this go now? Am I already lost? I really forgot it. We'll find out.
You're unlikely to be lost, but you might be drawn.
Yeah, true. Okay. Okay. Ah, yeah. Ah, so funny. Yes, I think it's a draw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the position? I think the position was opposite kings and the pawn behind the king, right? Is that the position that needs to be reached? I know in the
Um,
Silman's Endgame course there is
does
exactly
this does
this
this jump us
position.
back? It
And
doesn't.
hold on, what?
Okay. So there's an option to sync the study. Let's see if we can find that.
What do you mean by
I don't know
sync
if
the
I have.
study? I have it synced.
So
We have,
when okay, so we've jumped back here. Okay, so this loses, or this drops the half point. That's winning.
the opposition always. Yes, that's what I meant. We need to have opposing kings and the pawn behind the king. That's the position that needs to be reached. Yes, and that's in the
Yeah.
Silman
Um.
Endgame course. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so then
So if we
basically,
go if we go
mm,
back through the study all the way, does this
yeah.
work?
Mm.
Yes, it does. Um. The classic move is to play this here, with the opposition with the king in front of the pawn, and then lose the tempo to place black in zigzag.
Mm-hmm. Good. Then I think as this has been a draw, yeah,
Mhm.
we could go to the next position until we both making it. Yeah, so it's your turn now with the next position, if that's fine with you.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So here we're going to the second one and light chess again and putting it into the study. And there it is, of course. Okay. So
So
this
I'm
time
playing white.
you are white this time. Exactly.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Yeah. So my plan is to get
Mm-hmm.
this position,
Mm-hmm.
with black to move.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How do you reach it?
Maybe I don't reach it.
Okay. Yeah. So the plan always is to, well, cover the three last squares on the file with the king and then bring in the rook, the pawn, so it has a free way to the promotion square. And you already reached that. Can I stop your pawn from reaching f6?
Considering I'm supporting the squares, no, you can't. What you can
Mhm.
try and do is get back to
That's what I'm doing, yes.
get back to
Okay.
f8, but then I'll put you in Zugzwang again.
Yes, correct. So, and if I just go e8, you can just play king g7 and are good again, I think. But let's see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, so you have all three of the. By the way, is my yes, it is shown the mouse cursor. Well, okay, so these three squares are usually the ones that need to be protected. You did well, and I cannot do anything, but we'll play this out just for the fun of it. Oh no. Oh no. And there's also not a way of putting you into putting me into stalemate with this one here, especially not on the corner. Okay. So I believe you watched part number 1 of this series. There we showed how to do the mate with the queen. Okay, this was well explained. Then I need to see if I learned anything. So we are going to position number 3, bringing it up on light chess again. By the way, do you have some music running, like a flute or something?
My partner is playing recorder in the background.
Oh, okay, nice. By the way, I play piano and I just love, is it called house music? In German,
House
it would,
music.
yeah, in German, it would be called Haus Musik. That means music being played in your own home and not house music
Oh
like
right,
in
no.
the,
House
mm,
music in
mm,
English is
mm,
dance music.
yes.
Dance music for druggies.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have this here, and yeah, I believe I am white this time. And
Okay, the study hasn't updated for me.
yes, because I didn't put it into the study yet. I was talking, and okay, so here we are. Alrighty, so we're good. Now it should be with you.
Yes, it's updated.
Okay, so
Huge move.
yes, and I'm just trying to bring in the king. Okay. So now again, it's a game of opposition and diagonal opposition and so on. So let's see if I can get this done somehow from this point here. I play this here. It's not good, so I'm just going. Well, it's the same. So I really have problems here, and it's good that we are reviewing this. I would hate to lose such thing in a real game. And I know I need to repeat it more often because I really had it drilled in and now it's just gone. So, okay, so
Yeah.
what to
So
do?
I am now drawing.
Yes, you are already, right? Yes, so
Yeah.
I'm just calculating. Whatever I do, you can go either in opposition or just move the king. So, but I still like to play it out. Let's see if I can do
Yeah.
something
Sure.
here. So we are going here. Diagonal opposition. And now
It's not relevant in this position.
it's not okay. So yeah, going here. Now you have the opposition. Now it is unfortunately not your move, it's mine. And that way we have exactly the same. Yeah. So let me go back and try again. Okay. So
Hmm.
here I'm trying this way. Mhm. And this way. And now I'm going this way. And now I'm going here and it's your turn. And now I should go here and here and here and bringing up the pawn. Yeah, basically, I think I'm quite all right.
Yeah, black resigns.
Yes, black resigns. Okay, take a good look. Woohoo! I did it. Okay, just to make sure, I would do like 2, 3 more if that's fine with you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
the fact that one of these was drawn in the last 3 or 4 attempts each means that there's still value in it.
yes, absolutely.
And I would imagine, example 40 is going to be more interesting than this.
Oh yes. Okay.
So this is
Okay,
my.
there it is,
I know
and
you're
you
creating something.
are.
That's fine.
Yes, you are white.
That looks very much like the last position.
Was it the one? I forgot which number we had. It was already number 3. Then we are just putting up number 4. Hold
Yeah.
on. Number 4 is coming in. Just a second.
Okay.
Okay, and study and chess and game trainer and good luck. You're white.
Oh.
Okay. I think you have a nice way to do this because you have always the free moves with the pawn. So I'm in Zugzwang then and need to get out of opposition. So I'm just going here for a start. Going here. Going here. Okay, and now I think it is good to go back again. Going here. Yeah, and you have this extra move now if I go to c6. So instead I'm going here. And now you have the position. I have to get out of the way. You're bringing up the pawn or righty. Then I'm going here. And you again have this extra move with the pawn. Yep. So I believe that's it. That's the position that needs to be reached. Black to move, no way to win. But we play it out just to show for guys who are watching and don't know this. Okay. So now again, you are occupying is not the correct word, but you are defending the square c6,
Rolling.
c7, c8. Correct. And nothing I can do to prevent you now from marching through with the pawn.
Yeah. The one wrinkle that hasn't come up yet is that if the white king controls the square on the 6th rank, so c6 in this example, even without the opposition, that's winning.
We'll see if it comes up if we find one. Hold on. So next one, it's my turn again. It's number 5. By the way, I think this works really well to bring this up from the website to Light Chess. Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe I am white this time. And Towercam is in the Twitch chat. Hello, Towercam. Nice seeing you again. I did the full world championship between Gukesh and Ding with Towercam. We spent like 2 hours each evening trying to find best positions given by international master Andras Todt. It was a course on Chessable. Loved it. That was really tiring and also educational. So thanks again, Towercam, of course. And Alpha Patzas also. That is your Twitch handle, right? Yes. Okay. So then we just go, and I should start playing here. And that means I need to find a way to set this up correctly. Okay, now I'm going here. And now you got this one, and hold on, this move. You're going there. Hold on. I'm going here, you're going there, I'm going there, you need to move. Okay, then I play this one. Yes, taking the opposition. You have to move, and I can now protect the path of my pawn.
Yeah, black resigns.
Yes, black resigns. Okay, thank you so much. That was really nice. Okay, let's take a quick look if we find positions where the pawn is also on one of the, I don't know how they are called in English, the A file or the H file.
Yeah. I don't know that. I'm wondering how many of these are actually interesting.
Yeah, I would just say they are the files on the edge of the board. Okay, so I now pick random things here. So this is 42. Yes, 42 looks interesting. Okay, and it's black to draw. Oh, they also have black to draw things here. Okay, so bringing it up. Study Endgame Chess Trainer. Okay, so yes,
This is from the perspective of black, of course.
it's the perspective of black, 8th rank on the bottom. So it is black to draw. You played h7, and
Actually, I'm supposed to be playing white.
Yes,
You played white.
mm,
You played white last move, so I'm going to be
mm.
white. Unless you object to the h7 move.
No, it's perfectly
Uh,
fine. That's good. Okay, so
yeah.
it's now my turn. And here, where should I go? I think well, basically there are two moves to decide, b8 or a8. And let me just check if that is incoming. I don't know about you, but I tend to play let's see what happens chess in these training sessions. Yeah. So without long calculations, I just play b8 and we'll see what happens. Now I go back into the corner, and can you push me out of the corner?
This is just a dead draw, provided
Mm.
black plays on the H file. Oh, well, it's the A file. Provided he plays on the rook file as much as he can,
Yes.
it's just going to be drawn because he's always blocking the pawn.
Yes.
And the one exception would be when the pawn goes to A7,
Mhm.
in which case white then has the choice. You know, if you go to A7 check, the king goes to A8, and then
Mhm.
white can either stalemate or lose the pawn.
Yes. Mhm. Okay, but I also the rule here is to stay in the corner with the king, and you should be fine. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll bring up another one.
So number 21 is nice and very famous.
Did you take a look already? Okay, so 21, you say. We're bringing it up now, light chess, and putting it into the study. There it is. Okay. And
It's a white to play and you're white.
just hold on, just sorry. So Tarukam just wrote, lost two classical games badly yesterday because I was not really focused, but finally managed to get out of provisional rating. Now the real dojo work can start. Looking forward. Tarukam, I had the same when I had my first um, handle or profile in light chess, I was also just playing half-hour classical games to get out of provisional, and then I switched to my Chess Under Fire Jan profile, and I needed to start, of course, again with provisional, which totally gets on my nerves, and it's just so many high jumps in rating. But it's just what it is, and by now I tend or try not to care about rating. It's just going from game to game, and if I win or lose, I'm not what's the word in English? I'm not afraid of rating, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
One of the things I do, or I have done,
Mm?
is I've done a bunch of chess.com puzzles.
Yes. Mm?
But when my success rate on chess.com goes below 60%,
Hmm.
I reset my puzzle rating to 400.
Mm.
And
That's good. Mm.
it magically
Mm.
inoculates
Mm.
yourself
Mm.
against
Yes.
caring
Mm.
about ratings.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good way to do. And I'm always not worried, but I read so many threads where people are afraid to play either real people or just losing in general. Yeah. So it's one of the two things. If I lose against people, it means I'm stupid, or if I lose games, I lose rating. And so I wonder what is chess to them. For me, it's just a game, and I of course try to be the best I can. But sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm better,
Yeah,
and that's just
yeah.
what it is. Not too much pressure, and all will be good. Hmm?
The one thing I would say to you, Thauerkam, is to not obsess about getting the perfect cohort,
Yes.
because it
Hmm. Yeah.
turns out that the dojo program is basically learn appropriate endgames,
Hmm.
play lots of long games and analyze them appropriately, and read sensible books for roughly your rating range.
Hmm. Yeah. But
Um,
what is your approach to this real raptor? I sometimes think I am in a cohort. I'm losing games, and immediately I think there must have been something in the cohorts below me that I missed, and I need to go back and learn that stuff before I can be in this cohort. Like I know Jesse and David and Kostya, they say it doesn't matter if you have that rating, go into that cohort and you will be fine. But I somehow have this itch that I think, well, I missed something, and basically I would like to go through the whole program from scratch, yeah, or from start, yeah, like in
there's
the
a
100 score.
difference. The thing people don't appreciate
Mm-hmm.
is there is a difference between um, learning the material
Mm-hmm.
and synthesizing the union of the stuff you've learnt and mastering that. You know that there are far more people who have finished Dvoretsky's Endgame manual
Mm-hmm.
that should be IM strength than
Yes.
there are
Mm-hmm.
IMs.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mastery of the material that's important, and in fact, you will see that that there's a game from Carlsen versus Aronian
Mm-hmm.
from the or 2010 where Carlsen blows a simple drawn rook and pawn endgame.
Oh, didn't know that. All right.
Um, and you can, if you've ever watched the Endgame Sensei stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it turns out that people like Kostya and David are not endgame geniuses.
Oh, to me, they
Um,
are. Mm.
you
Mm.
see them playing the Endgame Sensei program was
Yes.
famous endgames like the Fischer Taimanov game
Mm.
or the Fischer Petrosian game or the I think it might be Pinter versus Kasparov,
Mm.
where Kasparov lost a 4 versus 3 rook end pawn. For rook plus 4 versus rook plus 3 rook ending,
Mm.
um, where he had drawing chances. Um, or even, Kasparov had, in his match with Nigel Short, had a rook plus 2 isolated pawns versus rook ending, where the the engine now finds a drawing line for short.
Hmm.
That was in the Jacob Agard. Was it in the Agard? No, I think it was in the Sam Shanklin rook ending book. But it turns out they're not machines, and
Mm.
when you realise this, you realise how much they hate playing against stockfish.
Mm. Ah, okay. Mm. I didn't notice at all.
Um,
Like, okay.
well,
Mm.
I mean, I've possibly wasted more of my life on rook endings than you
Mm.
have. Um,
I believe so. Yes. Mm.
but but you realise that they're not that they do the best they can,
Mm.
and they stay in the fight.
Hmm.
And in fact, my biggest weakness is not staying in the fight.
Mm. Yeah, same thing. That's why I'm doing this end game sessions. Yeah, it's just I need to get better at them. Usually, I know if I'm at an end game, the first reaction always is, "Oh no!" But it's part of the game and needs to be mastered, of course. So,
Yeah.
for this
So
position, by the
white
way,
play.
we have a race, don't we? Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't defend the pawn, I'm gonna capture it.
Yes. So, are you white or black? I forgot.
I'm black for this one.
Okay, then I just go by trying this move.
Very good.
Yeah, because if we do this, we will end up in the same exact opposition on the F file, and it will be your
Yeah.
move. So that should be working.
Hmm. But I mean, the interesting thing is King B2 as the first move draws.
Yes, because then I can't bring it up anymore. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're just playing it out. So
I
that,
think I might resign when we get to here.
yes, because that's the same as always. Yes. Okay, so that was a good thing then. Yeah, I just go here.
Yeah.
Okay, and black resigned.
Resigned.
Welcome to the dojo.
Oh,
Okay,
23
nice.
is interesting.
Okay, let's go.
23 is interesting.
23. Okay. 23 and bringing it up. And study. Okay. And there we are. All right. So then it is white's move.
Me to play. Yeah.
Okay, and here I think I'm going here because I should be staying. But it's the same thing. I can't get into the opposition without me having to move. So it's a win for white, I think, unless you are blundering.
Not planning to.
What a shame. Mm. Yes, and now you have this extra pawn move when I go into opposition. So then I'm trying to distract you. Didn't work. And now again, the b6, b7, b8 is defended by your king, or are defended by your king, and I cannot catch the pawn in time. So black resigns. Righty.
25
So,
is worth doing.
sorry?
25 is worth doing.
25, okay. So we are doing 25. Okay. Here we go. And Study, and there it is. Okay,
Right to
so
play.
it's white to play. And it's me being white.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find out how this works. Okay. If I play, I'm just thinking loud, yeah? So if I play b3, you can
While you're
just,
thinking, I'm going to do a bathroom break.
yeah, just
Back in a
do
moment.
so. Yeah, I can also take a drink, so. All right, so while Realraptor is away, Towercom, if you're still in the chat or anybody else, I'm going to make a move for white, and whoever writes the first black move into the chat, we are going to do that. So I made a move, and I see if a move is coming up in chat. Hmm? Mhm. Towercom says King A5. So we are playing King A5. And that makes me play C4. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Okay. And in Twitch chat, Towercom is sweating, thinking of a way how to draw. And he plays King B6. Okay, King B6 is being played. And then I play, well, not the opposition, but I'm going to play just B3. Maybe that works. Okay, I'm taking a look at chat again. So Towercom is playing King B7. King B7, and now I am playing.
Oh, no, 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 I'm back. And we're
Yes,
not doing that.
I know, but Towercom is playing actually. He's in the Twitch chat, and while you were
Okay,
gone,
sorry.
Towercom took it. Okay, so
Okay,
Towercom's last
okay.
move was King B7. I'm just moving to King B7, so now it's my turn. And I'm going to play a pawn move, B4. And I'm so
Okay.
curious because so far I don't know. You took over? Okay, so Towercom, it's Real Raptor's turn again. Yeah. So, but we'll probably do a session with you, a position with you in full right after this. Okay. So let's see. You played, and you chose to go in front of my pawn, and that is big trouble for me, I think. But we'll find out. But I learned if the pawn is in front of the king, it's never a good sign. We'll find out. Okay, and I think it's a draw, but we'll see. Yes, and now we can just play the game. And the game means you have the opposition and it's a draw.
Yeah. There's an algorithm for this, by the way. Black stays on the file of the pawn until the black king comes beside the pawn to the two marked squares. And when you do
Mhm.
that, you step it out in front of the king.
Okay. Mhm.
But I'm going to go back a second
Yes, please do so.
because in this position, if you take the opposition, it's a draw.
Yes, if I take the opposition now.
No, it's black to play. So
Mhm.
if black goes to c6,
Yes.
it's a
Mhm.
draw.
Yes, because of the position, correct. So,
Yeah.
if this is now black's move, right?
In this position, it's black to move, and
Yes.
this was where Falcon went to b7.
Yes. So let's let you play now.
Yeah, I just go here.
Okay. So, and here I just have no chance. I think we're just continuing.
Yeah, and I'm just stay on the
Yeah,
file.
and same thing. I have no chance now. That's already done. I'll say let's go back to the starting position and let's give it another go. So I'm playing C. I played C3. It's your turn. Now, Real Raptor is in thinking mode. Okay, so I
Well,
tried.
I think the technical phrase for it is swindle mode, but yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, I tried to stay well in front of my pawn. And now, yeah, I just go into opposition and force you away.
Yeah, black resigns.
All right. Well done. Okay, so good. Then I think it is good for me if we do 3, 4 more of the single pawn end games. So I just
I'm
choose by.
looking through them, and it doesn't look like there's that many new ideas.
Yeah, I just needed this repetition so I know that I got it.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm,
I think another one or
mm,
two, or even zero, and we could move on to pawn versus
mm.
pawn.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So let me play white at all times, okay?
Sure.
Okay, so we just go ahead here and here we have that square thing. That means, can I draw things here? So if you imagine a square here and the king is within that square of the pawn, then it can reach the pawn. Yeah,
You've
and
miscalculated the square. You've miscalculated the square. The easiest way to calculate the square of the pawn is to map down the diagonal.
really, I always do it
So
like this. I never did it with the diagonal. That's
yeah,
interesting.
so the
Okay.
black king is a move inside the diagonal.
You mean inside the square
It's a
being
move
built
inside
out
the
of
square
the.
because the outside of the square is actually that square.
Yes, and that would also be outside
G3.
with my method here with the. Um, but it's good to know a second one. I think is there really a difference? Mm,
Yeah. So in this position,
yeah.
the black to move. The king on h2 can still reach the square. Not that it
Say,
matters because white can win with the king, but in a pure race,
yes, we
um,
were just
my,
talking
my,
about that. Yeah. So, but still, if we are thinking of my way and your way, I don't think there's a real difference, is there? So if you're
well,
doing it with the.
you put the edge of the square on f8 rather than on g8.
Yes, and hold on. So if you are correct, yes, that would be missing one move. Correct. My
Yeah.
fault. See, I learned lots of stuff here. That's good. Okay, so basically, how do I get rid of these? I need to mark these four then.
Well,
Yes.
just make a move and it'll go away.
Mm. Okay. No, but this is also really good. I was just doing this because the king was already here, but that doesn't make sense, of course. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. So this is good then, and we're getting rid of this, and yeah, we just um, go and play, I think. So how do I do this? I start with the king. Let's see if that works. And I continue with the king. And I continue with the king, but not to a4, but to b4. Okay, and now I play here. And here we have the desired position, and it's a win for white. Black doesn't resign yet. We'll continue.
Black does
Okay.
resign.
Okay,
We've
now.
done that. We've done these.
Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, so that worked. Then one last, and then I think we should go to the next section. So 37 is a lucky number, I guess. So let's see what happens. Yes, bringing it up to the study.
If you use the arrows at the top of the thing, you can scroll left and right through the other
Just to see what
puzzles.
they're
So
looking right. Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah, but that
yeah.
would leave
So,
out the surprise.
okay.
But of course, you're right to see what it is and if it's interesting or not. That's for sure correct. Okay, so I'd like to play white again. And here, let me check. I think it's still pretty much the same thing. I try to bring the queen, the queen. Queen and king is a queen. Okay, so I bring the king up. It's your turn.
I will come here.
Okay, and now it is super important to play the correct move. And I think that is b3. Because then we have a diagonal opposition and you have to go out of the way. If I play a3 and you play c5, then you would be in the diagonal opposition. And then it might be a problem. So we see how that works.
We are here.
Mhm.
Go there.
Okay, now I just follow you within the opposition. But here I have the thing that, well, it works all the time. Hmm. Hmm.
What the extra wrinkle here? I just realised is that
Yes.
we have a knight's pawn, and that means that there are extra stalemate opportunities.
Okay. We'll find it out. Hmm. Nope. I play this one here. Yes. Do I run into the stalemate? Let's see. No, I don't.
Designs.
Alrighty. So we're good. Thank you for the repetition, of course. That was so needed for me because in the beginning I was really blank. Yeah, like, of course, I think if I would have put long thinking time into it, it would have come again. But this was really nice to get this quickly into my head again, as we say. Okay, thank you. So now we're going pawn versus pawn, and we start with, oh, that website is way more extensive than I thought. It has 115 14 positions for this. And yeah, we're starting with position number 1. And I hate these kind of endgames from all my heart. But I hope doing this will I hope that doing this will make me feel better about those. Okay. So the clue is to either take the other pawn or advance to a promotion square. And how is that done? Okay, so I give you the pleasure of being white, if that is okay.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Easy game.
How can I reach it? Let's take a quick look here now. Let's see if this is correct what I'm doing. Yeah. Now we are having.
Oh, actually, can I have a mulligan on this? I don't like that.
Yes. Yeah, first, let me do my thought here, please. So do this move again.
Yes, I should. Okay, H4.
Okay. And now I'm doing.
So you can just run down the diagonal.
Yeah, the diagonal. So, and if I can step into this square now, the square is this one. Yeah. If I can move into it, I can catch your pawn. Yes.
Yeah.
So I can just go to D4 and we'll find out what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn. I'll try to catch it. Okay. And here I think I just promote to a queen. I cannot promote to the queen. Funny, because the promotion square is all the way at the bottom. Yes. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, but this is typically me, like really a typical me. Okay, so I'll just take first. And then we'll try to protect. Okay. Yeah, again, if I go here, we have the... okay, from what I can see, we might have a... what's it called? A draw already. Because you can...
I think this is winning.
Winning, yeah? Okay, let's see then.
I can't reach... I need to reach the opposition, and I can't reach the opposition.
I'm not seeing it that you can't reach it yet, but we'll find out.
King G6?
Okay. No, let me think first. Okay, so, but if I go... okay, I follow your position. So if I go King G6, can't you just go E4 to have the diagonal opposition? And let's play.
And as I said, I don't believe that the diagonal opposition is relevant.
Yeah, for me, it always helps to calculate the way of the real opposition. So here, then I will go here. Opposition, your time to move. Mm-hmm.
No, I think we've seen positions like this. White can resign.
Yeah, just the other way around.
Can we go back to the first move?
Yes, we can.
So if I delete back to here, I think this is the move.
Because you are cutting my king off.
Because you can no longer come in down the long diagonal.
Yes. And there is a special word for it that I learned. What is that? It's...
shouldering.
Shouldering, yes, that's it. Thank you. Correct. So you just need to shoulder to keep me off reaching your pawn, and you're good. Yes. So I
Yeah.
just continue trying to reach your pawn.
If I go to h4, you play king e4,
Correct.
and you can catch the pawn. So I can't do
Yes.
that. So let's do some more shouldering.
So I continue. Yes. And now I have a problem. And the problem is if I go to G2, you just play H4 and you are winning. And that's why I need to play this move. But then you are also playing H4 and I'm lost anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. So my
And you
trick would
can't
have
get into the
been,
square.
yes, my trick would have been, especially in an blitz game with no increment, that you say, well, I can catch the pawn, and then I would have the G4 move available for my king, and it's a draw.
Yeah.
And then here. Okay. Yeah, really nice. So we learned something. It's called the shouldering. Yes. And Barland is in the call. So go Jan go. KD4 draw. The best move is 1. KC5. King body. Oh, he calls it King bodyguard instead of shouldering. Okay, nice Barland. Alrighty. Yes. Okay. Good. I yeah, don't always take a look at the chat, so I just catch it by chance. But it's also nice calling it the King Bodyguard. That's cool. Okay, so are you ready for the next
Yes,
position?
I am.
Okay, so I'm just going through the this one here, and yes, bringing it up, study, and chess endgame trainer. Okay, so
I've
I'm
seen
white.
this one before.
Yeah, I'm white this time, and
Yeah.
I'm really scared as you are saying that you saw these positions before. I cannot remember if I saw this before or not. For me, it's all new. So let's see. So I think first I have to find out where are the promotion squares. So black has to run down the board, white has to run up the board. Okay. So what I like to do is to bring my king in front, and that's why I play c2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, my king is far too far away, so we need to do something about that.
Yeah, true, true. Okay. So, can it be good to attack your pawn right away, or shall I just move up? I think I don't know, and this is why I have so much trouble in these kind of endgames. There's so much to calculate, but I know that Barland, he told me, Jan, endgames are just pure brute force calculations. So that's why they are basically easy. The thing is just to have this visualization and doing all the calculations right. So, and I
Yeah.
believe he's correct, of course.
By the
But
way, I think you're winning in this position
mhm.
because I deliberately played a bad move.
We will first continue this one and then give you the chance to correct your bad move. Okay. So I'm just, as you know, this is kind of let's see what happens chess for me in these learning sessions. So I'm playing this move here. Here. And now here. Now I'm going down. Okay, now I'm bringing up my pawn, but only here. And now I think I can just keep on walking with the king. Now I have the opposition, and it's a win for white.
Yeah, black resigns.
All right, so let's go to the starting position with your good move.
I think that the critical move might be this.
Okay, let's find out, because this makes me spend an extra move to C3 instead of B3 right away. Let's find out. Okay. And now I just go here. Now I go here. And now I do a special super trick. And now you're in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And that is some kind of a problem for me, I think. Let's see. But there is no way to prevent you to go there anyway.
Uh-huh.
And now you will go to, you know, what's it called? The power of the Jedi. Yeah, you will go to C8. You will go to C8. You will go to C8.
I'm a special kind of Jedi. I'm one of the dyslexic ones.
Oh. Oh, it didn't work. Okay,
Which
I need to.
I went to see. Oh, I got it backwards.
Okay, I need to do more sessions with. How was the little one called? I already forgot.
Yoda.
Yoda. Yes, right. Exactly. So.
I claim a draw.
Yes, and I accept. Really well done.
It's still a win after A4, though.
King A4.
No, so this was the position.
I
played
there,
A4.
Right. Okay.
It's still a win for white.
Let me check. I'm trying something, and let's see if it works.
Sure.
And I moved to the B file, and I think I can stay. Hold on. I don't know.
I need to get to here, and I'm 3 squares away from it. You need to get to here, and you are 4 squares away from it, so it's just mathematically tough.
Why do I need to get to B7?
Because
B7 to prevent you to go to prevent you to go.
Actually,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, true. Actually, yes. Okay. Yes, I understand, and I think we can go to the next position and see what they have in store for us.
So you haven't managed to win it yet.
There is no win for me in this position.
There is a win.
It is.
There's a win.
Okay, I'll try again. Forced to take.
Well, this is the variation we've tried, and that's not going to change. So you're going to have to try something else.
I go back. Okay, we're here. And can we start from the very start? Okay, so that's good. So it's white to move. And I should do something different. Well, I still think I have to run with the king. But there's no way to reach this one in front before your king.
Yeah. So you've gone here. Okay, so I'm going to play a4.
Yes.
And we've tried king c3.
Yeah, then
and it doesn't work.
Yes, as I need to reach the upper end of the board, I just go here this time then. Okay. And still, you'll reach it, and I have no chance. You
Yeah.
need 2 moves, I need 3 moves.
Yeah.
Please show me the solution. I would be really interested. What? Yeah, just continue. I'll watch you.
So there's no point moving the pawn now.
Which pawn?
So there's no point black moving the pawn.
Okay.
And okay, let's move the pawn. So white can't take the pawn, but also needs to get to the square in front of his pawn. So this is the move to play.
Okay. And now we don't have the A file. Nice.
Now we still keep a knight's pawn rather than a rook pawn.
Yes, correct. That's nice.
Yeah.
I
Thauerkamp
understand.
says you cannot take his pawn with your pawn, but with the king.
Yes.
There is. I'm going to assume that you're referring Thauerkamp to this position. The issue is that if you do this, we get this sort of thing, which white is going to struggle to win.
Yeah, but he probably means just play b3 with the white pawn.
Okay, if we try b3 in this position, the king starts coming.
Yeah, and
the black king can't go there
because
the
then
pawn
the
runs.
black pawn runs through. And
so he's got to come this way, and this I think is going to turn out to be a draw.
Okay, let's find out. Yes, and now he can protect the pawn.
So no, this is actually a black win.
Yeah, because we have to.
It's a draw because it's still a rook pawn, but it's white can't actually win it.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so
these
if
are
we
so
go
difficult.
back to
no, before that says Thauerkamp. You're right, Realraptor. The only way is to go down with the king. Yes. Oh, and that is so counterintuitive.
Yes.
But these are all rules, basically, you just need to know. So basically, if I have a rook pawn on either sides, yeah, and the opponent's king is able to reach the what's it called? The knight's promotion squares. Then then basically it's a dead draw.
And if you might think that the king, the white king getting to a7 guarantees a win, but there's also stalemate tricks in that situation. So rook's pawns are very, very tricky. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Study Endgame Chess Trainer. And you are white, I am black.
Oh, wow.
And I think this chapter might be good to play through all of the positions. 114. Not tonight.
So I'm looking at king f7,
Mhm.
but then if the pawn goes to f g5, e4, g4, e5, g3, e6, g2, e7, g1, e8 equals queen check, queen g8 drawn. Oh no, it's not. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay,
So you're ready to go? Okay.
I misread the last move.
Okay. Here I just have one move that I can do, and that is king. Well, I have more moves, but to keep me alive, it is king h7.
Really, that was not the move. I thought you were going to play g5 and run with your pawn.
And basically, I don't know if you know Real Raptor, but the black pawn has to move down the board. Okay, funny. Okay, so let's see. So what happens now? Yes, I'd like to go back all the way again. Sorry, you're right. So just here and this one. Yes.
Okay.
And now we have a proper race.
You have a race that you're winning.
Yes, just go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, now I will be in check right away. Okay. And if I want to win, there is basically one move. Oh, and now this is again terrible. So many things to calculate, but I just do the let's see what happens chess. So I just play here and see what you play. If you'd like to go for a draw, the safe square would be g8. I would be forced to take it with my queen. And
No, because you're cook. You mean
oh,
queen g8?
that's
You
winning.
capture
Yes,
my
winning,
queen,
winning, winning, winning.
and I'm
Yes.
losing.
Yes, true. Correct. So let's just see now. I should. Hold on now. So I'm in check. And if I play h8, you play h4, and I'm dead. That's not a good plan. If I go h6, you play
Queen h4
h4,
is checkmate.
and I'm dead. Exactly. So I think the only thing to go is. Well, I cannot move
Well,
the
those are the
rook.
only two legal moves. Oh
Yes,
no, the
hold
queen
on. The
can.
queen. The queen can go to g6, and then you'll win that way. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay.
You survived an extra move.
Yes. And if you have time trouble, then I might win. Okay. So, well done for white. Was there anything else I could have done?
Oh, you could have. So this was the one where you ran the pawn. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm?
Only. Yeah. The only thing was that you the first time you thought to go h7, which
But now I would like to do something else. Please do your first move again. Okay, and this time I'm going to play king h7. So I'm not in check right away when you promote. And now I start the race. Okay, let's see if this changes anything. And
transposes
I
to
think
the
we have
position
the
from the
same
previous guy.
position as before. Okay. So I believe there is no way to draw or win for black. Is that the proper solution or conclusion in this way?
I don't know. It looks
Mhm.
plausible to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't see
So
another
this is
way.
3
So
of 14.
yeah, hold on. I just put in the engine here now, and the engine says it's mate in 17. So white should be winning, and we did okay. Nice. Alrighty. So then we just continue with the next position. Hold on. That is this one. And here we go. It's coming up, putting it into the study. And white, it's me and my turn. Okay. And here I have to do some thinking. And let me first check. So if I play here. Okay. So. And just in case, guys in chat, if you have a solution and know it, please don't hesitate. Just write it into chat and we'll discuss the solution. In the meantime, I'm doing some thinking here. So if I play my pawn to f6, you have to react and try to catch it. And you can do this by playing d6 or d7. d7 would still be catching it. Okay. So I could then just play. If you play d7, I could play king e5. And then you have to make a Zugzwang move, which makes me catch your pawn. So, still. Yeah, I think if I want to win, my first move needs to be f6. So I play this and then take a look what you are going to play. Otaro comes say to king e5. But with king e5, your pawn is taking my pawn. King e5. Oh, it was
Yeah,
king e5. But still, with king e5, you could always also take my. Are we discussing this first? Sorry. So king e5 would just be a draw, as the pawn can take my pawn, and then we are left with only kings, and that would be a draw. Okay, so I go back again and play the pawn move, and you played king d6, right?
yeah.
Please
There's a
do so.
story I remember
Yes, do.
hearing about someone at a schools tournament
Mm?
where the where two players were playing on with king versus king.
Mhm. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you don't know it, then yeah. Mm. Oh,
But the
funny.
punchline is that one of them claimed to win later.
By the 50 move rule. Mm.
No, no, a win, not a
Yes,
draw.
yes, yes. I was just kidding. When they played on with kings, they could also move a win by 50 moves. So who did the 51st move? Just
Yeah. So
one,
anyway, I
maybe.
played
So
king d6.
okay. So now I think I have to do a special trick here, and that is king e4.
How special it is, but it turns out that my pawn is inconveniently placed.
Yes. Okay, and now I think it would be all right to go here, e5. And now I'll... tricky, tricky, tricky. So if I take... With the king you get E8 and afterwards F8, which would be a draw again. So what to do now? Did I say that I love these endgames? They are the best in chess, and everybody is waiting for the endgame while playing, thinking of nothing else already. And okay, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's like the New Year's Eve party at the end of a year.
Exactly.
I mean, you're not celebrating the new year, you're celebrating the end of the old one. A bit like the end game.
So if I play f7, then you just play king e7. And
Yes.
there is nothing I can do to stop you from taking my pawn.
No.
So if I take your pawn e6, then you go king e8. I cannot advance with my king, and you have all the time in the world to go to f8.
Yeah.
And that is a draw. So I think this is a draw now.
So you have winning chances with king d6.
I thought about it, but then forgot.
So if the black pawn is missing, king d6 is the winning move.
Because I go into
then
opposition.
You take the
yes.
opposition.
Correct.
And I can't get into the e6 versus e8 position with the opposition. I get in there with you having the opposition.
Yes. So I'll try.
The thing that's that's an interesting try here after king d6 is e5.
After king d6. We'll find out. Okay.
So my pawn's going to run. What you going to do about it?
I'll take it. Haha.
And you have the opposition. Okay, that didn't work either. Yes. If we go back to... Yeah, I think that this just wins as well. I don't think this is cleaner. Because, of course, I don't have access to e7 because the pawn controls it.
Also correct, yes. Okay, this is controlling this. Can I do this with the... so I need to do this first. Yes, this is controlling this. How do I make it that the arrow stays? Do you know what I mean? Now it's there, and if I do here, so that way, okay. So this is done by this, and here we have this, and I'd like to have it staying. How did I do this before?
I don't know that you can.
Yeah, but this one is staying.
I'm clearly a square marker rather than a move marker.
Yeah, so. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just trying to show what is controlling what, and it's not working. That's a shame. Okay, but these two are also taken by the king, so you cannot approach, and it's all good. Okay, so yes, correct. So what happened here? So if I play this one, do you have another move?
The other move is king e8, but you just take the pawn and you have the opposition.
Yes, correct. Okay. So I think we are good with this position then. Yeah, I'm just checking first here. Okay. Yes, all right. Good. Then we just go to the next position, and that is, I forgot the number 3, right?
So
No,
we've,
it
we've
is number
just
5
done
already.
position
Hmm?
4, so you want to go
Yes,
to
okay.
5.
Yes. Okay, and study and endgame trainer. Okay. You are white, I believe, and we'll see.
Oh. So in 1, 2, 3, 4 moves, I get to H8 and you get to F3 with check. I think I'm just going to run.
Okay.
My concern is that if your pawn gets to F2, I
Hmm.
have... Oh, I miscounted. Yeah, this is not going to work. But let's play this out anyway.
I'm totally off. I'm really just like, what is he saying? Why? This is such an easy win for white.
This is a draw.
This is a draw, you're saying?
Obviously,
Okay.
your king moves have no effect, so you have to move F5.
Yes. And then still you're so much faster on the promotion. We'll see. Your turn,
Yeah,
my
but you don't
turn.
need to promote. If you can
Mhm.
get your pawn to F7, it's a well-known draw.
Yeah, well known for other people, but not for me. Okay, so
Okay, check.
yes, I have 2 moves and I'm playing G1. And now F2 you said, and that it's a well-known draw.
No,
Don't know
no,
what.
you need to get pawn to F2.
Okay.
Now it's a win for me.
Okay. Yeah, let's play it out. It's just okay. So I go here. And I'd like to let you know, Real Raptor, it's the first time in my life that I'm seeing these kind of positions. Yeah, so really interesting. Just go here, and you bring the king to the pawn, and
No,
then
not
you
yet.
are able
I,
to.
I
Yeah,
need
but
to get you to the square in front of the pawn
mm,
um, in order to be able to move for free.
okay. Yes, okay. And now black resigns. We go back and we play it again. Let's see.
So I think that's just forced. I don't think it's
Oh, we'll find out. Just go. Mm,
okay. Let's go.
mm.
I want to let you get to F2. Well, let's just let you get to F2. Solid.
Yeah, we just find out. Okay, and now. Hold on, and now I need to check why you say it's a draw. Is it because when you. No, I still don't see why it should be a draw. Aha. Oh. And now you cannot bring the king close to the pawn without stalemating me. Is that correct?
So the critical thing for you to do is to get the king to h1, so that if I capture the pawn, it's stalemate. Which is why I've kept my queen on the g file.
Huh?
Because if my queen is on the g file, you are
Mm,
not getting to the h1 square.
yes. I'm currently learning the queen versus rook endgame. Yeah. And exactly this with the king on h1 and the queen taking is one of the things they teach you. So that's good. Then, okay. So,
Queen
yeah.
versus rook, you're talking about the Philidor position, right?
Philidor position is one of the interesting positions or formations in the end game, but this is
Yeah.
called, what I'm talking
I
of
did.
is it has a name with a draw because it is the rook checking the king, and if the queen takes the
Oh, right.
checking
Yes.
king,
Yeah.
then we have this stalemate situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I play here, you just take, and you're good. Okay.
Yeah. It's
So,
mate and two.
yeah, you're thinking I need to go on h1, need to stay in the.
You need to get to h1, but I won't
Hmm?
let you. Is the key?
Okay. So basically, it's always a win for white unless you are doing the mistake of letting me go to h1.
Yeah.
Okay. Then just let it be played out again from the start, and I will give it another try.
You want to play white this time?
Yes, I do. Okay. And here. Mhm. Okay, and here I think I'm already good, aren't I?
We'll see.
Yeah, we see, correct. Mm-hmm. 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 If I play here to g3, then you can play f2, then step out of the
Yeah.
way with the king, and I have a problem. So I better don't do this. Well, no, but that would be a draw then, because I cannot do this, okay? So with this, I am. Just to make sure, I should be winning this. Okay, so, but how? Again, as we're streaming this, here I could easily think for 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. But that's why I'm playing this. Let's see what happens chess. Yeah. So I'm also learning with that, but the calculation is missing for that, of course. So we are going to play. I like to find out what happens if I really do this one here. Okay. And now I think this one. And it's a draw because you can promote now. Okay. If I go here, check, you just go back and hide behind the pawn. So I just give you another check. Same thing, if I don't do anything special, you are just promoting. Very interesting. Okay, so if there is a special...
You've made one important mistake, and I'm not going to let it go.
Yeah,
If
which
we
one
go
was it?
back here, at this point, this is the magic position for white,
Mm-hmm.
which is that the king is blocking the advance of the pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's the signature for a free move to bring your king forward. And one of the reasons I was able to win when I was playing white is that when your pawn wasn't defended,
Mm-hmm.
and you were checked, you would go to f2 when the pawn was on f3.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if the pawn isn't attacked, the move to make in that situation was king f1, where you would have the option of f2 the next move, so I wouldn't have the chance to move my king forward. But let's go back to where we are. Anyway, so we are now here.
Okay, and it is white to move.
It is white to move.
Then I will just give you a check. Okay, now check. 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 If I take now, we have this stalemate.
You missed my blunder a moment ago, but your challenge now is to get your king at least one square closer. And the question is, can
Yes,
you?
and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that. When is the
You've
moment?
missed two opportunities for it.
I did. Please show me
You
where.
did? Well, one of them I've mentioned, which was.
But you haven't been on f1 with the king, didn't you?
There is another. Let's go back. Here, there is another opportunity because the king can move, and if I promote, you just capture.
Yes, correct.
So now you have to check again.
Check.
Perfect.
Check.
2.
Check.
Checked.
Check.
I wonder, does live chess detect threefold repetition in study variations?
Yes, that would be really nice. But that would give me, or no, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, yeah. So here, basically, again, I have no clue.
Yeah, I have to say, this is a weakness of mine as well. The Yusupov books, the first Yusupov book has, I think, chapter 16 is on queen versus pawn exercises, and it was the chapter in that book that I scored the lowest on.
All right. Oh, you have so much experience with all this, reading all the books. For me, it's brand new stuff. Okay, so
Yeah, let's move on to the next one.
no, I mean, I'm still not done with this one because I don't know how to win it. I believe if I go back all the way here, Light Chess says it's mate in 18, and I'm not able to give you a mate. I really don't know how to do this. I would like to give it a try again. Yeah, and it's from this position here, I think, where we promoted, correct? Yes, we promoted, and it's your turn. I'm still white. Let's do this again, please. And I hope
Yeah.
it's not too boring for you. Okay.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Mhm. I'll take off the machine, of course. Okay. So it's Black's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I want to give you a check. And I know last time you did it with d4, I think. But I'm trying g7 again. Sorry. And now, is it one chance to bring in the king?
No,
I think.
because the king isn't blocking the pawn.
Yes, then you can
If the
just
king was on
advance.
f2, it would be a free move.
Okay, so what to do then here? I try it with this one. Does that work? No. You're moving, right? I don't do anything?
Um, I am just looking around at things. Okay, sorry, where were we?
Okay. We were at,
We were,
you were playing King G1. And I thought
yeah.
about G7 and I found out I have no clue how to do this. So the usual way I do it, just for explanatory reasons, is I turn on the engine and just follow, see what they do. Yeah. So he plays, I call the engine Stockfish a he, but basically
I've
it's
lost
an
sound from
it.
you.
You did. 1, 2, 3, check, check, hello.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, check, check, hello. 1, 2,
yeah,
3,
no, we're
check,
okay.
check, hello. Okay, good. Then going back here. Okay. So basically what I do then, if I don't understand something, I finally, after thinking, is turning on the engine and follow and seeing and trying and to understand how this works. So I'm just
Yeah.
following the moves now. So first move is queen g8. Then the engine plays king f1. Okay. And then we have, and that was the move that you also played, was queen c1, king e1. Okay. Queen now attacking both. So you have to protect. And then with this move, as the king is blocking the pawn, I can advance my king. Okay. So king g3. Now I have no clue why, but the queen is playing c4. I would never play queen c4.
So the point about Queen
Mm.
C4 is to get access
To
to
F1?
the F1 square.
Okay, so it's being blocked for your king.
Yeah.
Okay, we're playing this one. Then we have F2 now. And now I can bring in the queen. And now without any problems,
And
I can just bring in the king.
with check. Yeah, so that's
Mm-hmm.
trivial.
Okay, from here I have no problems at all. So I just go back again. Okay, so I just go back again and see here. So basically it's a check. Then we have the king going here. And now the magic moves, I call them magic moves now. We need to address the F1 square. King needs to go out of the way. And then I can do the fork. And with the fork, you have to protect your pawn. I have this, I call it a waiting move, putting you in Zugzwang, also bringing the king closer. Now you have
Anytime you can check and attack the pawn at the same time.
Yes, now out of the way. Going to F1, G4, bring it out of the way. King E5, again this move to...
I don't know if this is happening on Twitch, but your sound is dropping in and out for me.
I don't know why. On Twitch, let me see shortly. I can... Oh, on Twitch it's fine. I think it is. At least in my OBS, the level from the audio mixer is showing without problem. And I think my bandwidth should be fine. So, okay, let's go back here. But there are 4 people in chat on Twitch. Please let us know if the audio is correct, if I talk. Okay, so then we have this move here. Queen d4. King needs to go there. And the fun part is, this time it gives us a different line than before. Earlier on I got the queen to f1. Okay. Oh, this is still difficult for me. Okay. So I know what I have to do during the week and also for repetition next time. Okay, would you mind if we play this once more? I turn the engine off. We go to...
I think... Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, we're king g1 already.
Oh.
And I'm playing this move here.
It's white to play.
Yes, your turn. Okay, and now I learned the magic move. I call it magic move. I hope that's all right. Okay, and now what did I need to do here? It was giving you another check, but here. And now I think did I need access to F1 here in this position already? I think last time you brought the king in, you said once the king is blocking the pawn, you should advance, and then you have the Zugzwang position. So, yeah, I'm just trying the king move here. Okay, and now... Yes, now I can fork here. Now I can bring the king one move in. Now again this one. Now the king. And
Yeah,
I think I'm good.
You just capture the pawn next time. Okay, that's probably a good point to stop for the day.
Yes, same thing here. 2 hours is long enough, and it's 11 p.m. here. And Realraptor, I don't know about you, but a summary of this session to me is I absolutely need to do more work on endgames, especially once the queen and rook and double rook endgames are done, and we are going to the pawn endgames. And yeah, I really like this a lot. I think it works well, bringing up the positions to Lichess on the studies, so we can both move. And yeah, I think it was quite successful, I think. What is your
Yeah, I
opinion?
think we both learned something. We both
Yes.
learned something.
Mhm.
The one question I would ask the chat is, did we go too fast? Because it's possible that that's the case.
Yeah, it's depending, of course, who is watching. And as we don't know who's watching, yeah, if we have like four total beginners, then of course it is too fast. But as we
Yeah.
don't know, yeah, I think a mixture is always nice. And I think there, as me being not that experienced, yeah, and asking all the questions like why and how, and let us repeat this and so on.
Yeah.
So people who
I
know
mean,
it are bored. Hmm?
yeah, I found it interesting because I made several mistakes.
Hmm?
I remember seeing the diagonal when I lost the pawn, and thinking that my pawn promotes with check. Well,
Mm-hmm.
it does, but you then capture it because you've gotten to G7. So that was interesting.
Mm, okay. Yeah. So if I ask all my questions and have these repetitions,
Yeah,
it's probably boring for
yeah.
people who are also way more advanced. But for people who are not knowing it so well, then I think it is just quite all right. Yeah. Alrighty.
Mhm.
So I just like to get a quick peek what is coming. Yeah. So in the pawn end games, these kind of positions are coming up.
I have to
So
say, the way that OBS is set up, we don't see the whole position.
hold on. Here you do, right?
Here we do, but when you're going
Mm.
through the
Yes, I know, and that's a matter
chess
of
endgame training,
mm, yeah, that's a matter of how to set up the window.
resize it.
Basically, I think I could do this by setting up two windows. That might work. But yeah, that is some OBS magic in quotation marks where I have to check out. But I really don't. I don't think that it's super important to see the window from the Chess Endgame website because we're bringing up the positions on um, the light chess studies where it's shown all right. At least that
Yeah,
is my
yeah.
understanding. So but still,
The
I try to
the
find a way how to make that also visible in the
yeah
full window. Mm?
the other thing that might be interesting
Mm?
would be to ask the chat to look in advance and pick out which positions that they think would be interesting. Although on current form, it looks like all of them are reasonably interesting.
Yes, absolutely. To me,
From pawn v pawn on, it looks like they could all be quite tricky.
yes, and I think the more experience I get, the better it is, and
Yeah.
finally, hopefully, it will
Well,
stay
it's
in there.
not all about you. It's also
Mm.
about keeping the chat entertained.
It, yeah, that is very interesting that you're saying this. To me, it is like kind of why am I doing this with the streaming? Yeah. And when I first started, I thought, well, of course, it would be nice if there were 100 people in chat and so on. Yeah. But then I found out basically if I do something where I learn and the chat also can take their moments, yeah, and learn with us, that's perfectly fine. But even if there is nobody in chat, yeah, I would still be doing this. Yeah, so basically, it's
Okay,
my
yeah,
learning time. Yeah, but I perfectly understand. But yeah,
yeah.
so
But equally, the
mm,
fact that people like Balland and
power
Powercam
calm and so on. Mm,
were
yes, mm.
contributing was adding a little bit to it.
Yes. To me, it's also way more fun, of course. Yes. Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Anyway,
All
good
right.
night.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Really appreciate it. Have a good night and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, we have to rate a channel on Twitch. I'm doing this really fast. Puzzle Rush to 50 by Piotr. And yeah, we're just going to rate him and start the rate. Okay, so here we go. And then starting the rate and wishing you a good night.